The domain is the actual data, and then the range is actually the quantity. So here, when we want to show the gift item, you have to put DOM. Okay, you have to put DOM. So this one, when we talk about the whole thing here, back of item here, so that's why here we'll talk about DOM. Okay, we talk about DOM items, DOM items. Okay, so that is how you construct the state space for a bag. Okay, so now let's do the operation schema. Okay. Yeah. So for the operation schema here, console item, where we are actually allowing a customer to buy an item. Okay, so the customer will buy an item from the shop, and then so this item will be removed from our bag, from our bag. Okay, so we will be removed from our bag. Okay, so in this case, buy one item only, an item only. You are not going to buy the whole bag of those items. So the customer only buy one item. Okay, so of course there will be an update to our gift shop. Okay, and then we need to know what is the item that the customer wants to buy. Okay, and then we don't care about the price, we don't care about the type, because the question didn't say anything about the type. Okay, so now we just need the input of item only lah. Okay, we need the input of item. So our item here is a normal item, normal set of item. Here is a bag of item. Okay, bag of gift item. So in order for us to show the relationship between a normal set to a bag of set, we have to use, if we are comparing only an item, so we use either bag membership or in. Remember, bag membership or in. So in this case, item, and you put must exist in our system because we want to buy the product or the item, the gift, okay, from the shop, must exist. So we use bag membership, and then you put items. Okay, so you have to do this symbol. Okay, you have to use this symbol, or you can also use items in. Okay, sorry, item question mark in items. Okay, so or you can also use the keyword in. Okay, or you can use also the keyword in. Okay, and then we don't need to consider checking with the price or type because the question didn't say anything about the type. So we just do only checking the item. Okay, so the item must exist in our system. So after that, then we update our items. So we need to update items, we need to update price, and also we need to update type in this case. So for items here, because we want to remove, then we just do items. Okay, so remove for bag, you have to use bag subtraction, this one. Okay, in order for you to remove for bag for items from the bag, you have to use bag subtraction or bag different, this one. And then after that, because you are removing only one item, then you need to use this symbol. Okay, this symbol. So inside there will be item question mark. Okay, so this is to remove. Okay, because we are removing one item only, then we have to use double square bracket. Okay, because we are removing only, okay, one item only, one item by one item. Okay, then you have to use angle bracket. Okay, you have to use angle bracket here. Okay, so for price, we are not changing anything, then price remain unchanged. Type also, we are not removing anything, then type also will remain unchanged. Okay, will remain unchanged. So in this case, on the items will be removed. One single item will be removed from the database. Okay, so that is actually what you have to remember when you do for back. So if it is only one single item to be removed, you must use double square bracket to remove the item. Okay, but if let's say as a back, then you don't need the double square bracket symbol. Okay, like for number 3 here, for question part 3 here. Okay, so add new type gift item. Okay, where you are going to add a new type. Okay, a new gift item, a new type of gift item. So this is like a bag of set of bag. Okay, so add new type gift item. Okay, so you are going to add as handmade. Assume that, okay, so the price is 35, and then assume that you already add the handmade in your type definition. So we don't need to add again in our definition, type definition like this. We don't need. So means that we are going to add one more called handmade. Okay, so we don't need to add that. Assume already added into our system. Okay, so when you want to add a new item, you are not going to add one single item only. You are going to add a quantity of product. Okay, a quantity of item. So you are going to declare that as, okay, as bag of item. So let's say new item. Okay, so I put bag of gift item. Okay, because you need a quantity of data to add the data. Okay, you need a quantity. So new item is bag of gift item. Okay, and then of course, for quantity, you can straight away put the input for quantity, or you don't want also can. Okay, so I will show without input also, input first. Okay, and I will show also without the input for handmade also. I will just have one input only for this one. I will show you together, either you want to have input or you don't want to have input. So in this one, new item, because it is a bag, okay, bag of gift item, then you have to use sub bag. But sub bag of items, okay, sub bag of items here. But of course, this one, it shows that it is exists in our system. But now we have to make sure that the item does not exist yet in our database. So that's why, if you remember, I told you, in order for you to show not exist, then you have to put not operator. Okay, you have to put not operator to indicate that does not exist yet. Okay, does not exist yet. Okay, so after you have done that, okay, then you can actually add. So new items, a new item, items prime equals to items, okay, because adding, you put bag union. Then because this is a bag, so you don't need to put double square bracket. So you just put new item question mark like that. And then after that, I forgot to highlight this one. Okay. And then after that, okay, after that, price. Okay, so you can put price. Okay. Because this is a new data, you put union. Okay, and then the domain is gift item. Okay, so here you have to put DOM, new item, question mark, maplet to 35. Because I don't have declaration of the variable for price. And then type prime equals to type union. Okay, DOM, new item, question mark, maplet to handmade. Okay, so like that only. So this is without input. If you want to do, okay, if you want to do with input, okay, with input, okay, so I put here, with input means I want to have the price P of type N1, and then type P, okay, of type gift type. If I want to have this, can. Okay, but just that for this one, we can do P, because I put N1 already, so no need for you to consider this. And then here, you can also put P, P question mark equals to 35 if you want. If you want. And then here you can have P question mark equals to handmade. You can have like this if you want. Then here you replace with P question mark. And then here you replace with P question mark. Like that. Okay? So you can also do like this. It's up to you. Okay? It is up to you. If let's say you want to add new item. Okay, but normally these two, if let's say already given to you in the question, then you don't really need to have the input for it. You can straight away enter the data here. But if like this, you enter the whole data here straight away. But if you still want to have input, still not an error, you can do like this. You can add this as your input. Okay, so that is actually how you can actually add, okay, into your answer lah. Okay, into your answer. Okay, so that is actually for question number 3 from the past year here. Okay, the last question from the past year here is actually about the sequence. Okay, about the sequence. So when you have like this, okay, the question asks you showing the steps, showing the steps. So you cannot simply give the answer only. Okay, if you give the answer, you may be, let's say the question give you 3 marks, for example. Okay, but because you didn't show the step, but you give the correct answer, maybe you will get 1 mark only. Another 2 marks you lose because of the steps. So when the question asks you showing the steps, make sure that you show the steps. Okay, you show the steps. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, so I will do like this. How to write, So what you can do is, you look at the bracket. So the first one that you have to settle is this one. Okay, this one first. Okay, so means that you put last and front. Okay, then you put the angle bracket. Okay, then you have S, T, U, B, Y, S, M, A, R, T. So you close the angle bracket for that. Okay, so you have done that. Then after that, you will do the next one. So last, okay, so you have this front. Front means not the last one. So means that without this, that is front. Okay, then after that, you have to give the last of this. So the answer will be R only. Okay, so that will be the answer for this one. The answer will be R only. Okay, so that's how you show the steps. Okay, that's how you show the step. It's actually, you may get the R straight away, but you have to show how you actually how to say, you actually get the answer. Okay, so you have to show the step. So same thing for this one. Yeah. So you have, okay, bracket. This one only. That is the first one. Yeah. So that is the first one that you have to settle. So here means that you have front bracket. So you will have F A C S K L close angle bracket, then overwrite. What's overwrite? Number, function, relation. Okay. Overwrite to applet 0. Okay, so that is the bracket. And then you have this. Okay, so that is what you will get. So after that, you have to overwrite first. This one, then you have to overwrite first this one. Okay, so you will get front 2. So 1, 2. So become, okay, so you will get like this. F O C S K L. Okay, then you have this. Okay, then after that, front first. Front will be F O C S K. That is the front. Okay, then you filter with this one. Okay, so the last answer will be A, you don't have E, also you don't have I, you don't have O. You have O, you have O here. U also you don't have, and the last answer will be O only. Okay, so the last answer will be O. So that is your answer. Okay, so make sure that you show the steps like this. Okay, you show the step like that. Okay, after that, okay, any question until here? Okay, okay, so you show the steps like that. Then after that, okay, after that, same thing here. Okay, so this one is this bracket. Continuous, you override with 9U. So tail, wait, let me copy the whole thing here first. Number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So become U for this one. And then after that will be this. Okay? So what you have to do is, because you have to do the inverse first. Okay, you have to do the inverse first. So your, tail first. Your tail first, then inverse. Okay, so you do tail first. Okay, you do tail first. So the answer will be, wait, let me copy this. Tail without head. So you do this, you remove C. Okay, so that is the answer. Then after that, you have inverse. So when you have inverse, then automatically you have to change the function style. So means that you will have 0, maplet, 1. Okay. Let me copy the whole thing first. Okay, and maplet 2, maplet 3, maplet 4, maplet 5, maplet 6, maplet 7, maplet 8, and maplet 9. So you have to convert this, and then after that you have to do relational image. Okay, so from there, the last answer is you are going to look at the domain U. So U. So this one. And then this is another one. Okay, and the last answer will be 6, 8 will be the last answer. Okay, 6, 8 will be the last answer. So that is actually how you show the statement. Okay, how you show the statement. Okay, and the last one for today, and the whole semester, the last one tutorial for the whole semester. So let's do, because this is inside the bracket. So you do tail first. Okay, you do tail first. So this one, okay, you do tail first. So I put squash. Tail, this one become this. Okay, and then you have this. Yeah. And now you use range restriction. Range restriction. Okay, so you see range restriction. So here is a sequence. Okay, so what you can do is, okay, okay, so what you can do is you squash it first, okay, because this one is together with squash. When you have together with squash, you have to change this into function style first, okay. So because you that's why you can use domain restriction. So you change to squash first, squash, okay. So yeah, let me copy the whole picture. Okay, squash means you put the number 1, maplet, 2 maplet, 3 maplet, 4, wait, be 4 maplet, 5 maplet, 6 maplet, 7 maplet, and 8 maplet. Okay. If you don't want to put also can straight away, if you don't want to have straight away the word squash here also can. You can put like this first. Okay, because sometimes you will get confused. Okay, so but you have to convert this first. Convert into, because now is domain, how to say, range restriction. Okay, so you have to convert this into function first. So I put the correct number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what you get, okay, I give the answer first for squash there. Okay, if you feel that, okay, so the answer is A, this one. E, we have E. We have A also here. E, we have E. I, we have I. O, we don't have. U also we don't have. So what you can do is, okay, let me, this one is this curly braces, not this one, curly braces. So let me copy the whole thing first. So I have this. Okay, so I will get the last answer, I will get as a sequence. Okay, so it will be I, A, E, and A. Last answer. So I, A, E, and A as the last answer. Okay, so that is actually how to say, how you get the answer lah. Okay, how you get the answer. So try to write whatever the statements that you can have lah. Okay, try to actually show the steps. Okay, show the steps. Okay, and then from there, okay, you can actually show the last answer. Okay, show the last answer. So in this case, okay, in this case, if you want to show this in function style, the numbering will be different already. But you don't. This is not the answer. Okay, so the actual for this one, if you want to convert back to function, the numbering will be different already. Will be like this already. Okay, the numbering will be different already for this one. But the last answer is this one. Okay, the last answer is this one. Not in the function style. The last answer is this one. Okay, so this is actually the last answer lah for this one. Any question? Any question for this one? For past year questions, any question. So when the question asks you to show the step, you have to do something like this. You have to do something like this. So this is actually how you show the steps. How you show the steps. Okay. So any questions until here? Any question from all of you? Any question? Any question? All okay, Any question? Any question? All okay, So you can try to look at the past year questions and then see whether you can practice answer some of the past year questions. Okay, so this one I just take a few only. I didn't take a lot from the past year question. I just choose a few only last time when I created the tutorial question. So I didn't take a lot. Okay, but you can actually refer back to the past year questions to actually look into how to answer different kind of questions. Okay, different kind of questions. So any questions until here? Any question, all of you? Any question? Any question? Oh, okay, No question? Okay, if no question, I think I will end our class today. Okay? So if you have any questions and so on, you can message me personally after that. Okay, so if no question, I will end our